What's up everybody, Gabe with Bullish and Bearish Trading here. I'm going to do a little videos for you guys today explaining what candlesticks are and how to read them. So there's two types of candlesticks. We got actually three types of candlesticks. We got these bullish candlesticks, which are of course green candlesticks, red candlesticks, which are bearish candlesticks, and then we also have dojis, which I'm going to go over after I go over bullish and bearish candles. Okay, so first of all, to read candles, this is all you got to know. So when you look at a candle, the candle is going to cover the time frame you're on. So let's say you're on an hour time frame. One of these candles is going to show the price in that hour. So you're in a minute time frame, the candle is going to show the price within that minute. So of course here at the top you got your high. You got your low on the bottom, which that's the same for both bearish and bullish candles. The top is always going to be the high within that time range, and the bottom is always going to be the low. Now the only difference between these two is going to be the open point and the close point. So in a green candle, of course, since price is increasing, we're going to have our open at the bottom of the candle and we're going to have our close at the top, which shows that in that time period price increased. And it's the opposite for red candles or bearish candles. So in a red candle, of course, price is decreasing, so you're going to have your open at the top of this full body and you're going to have your close at the bottom because price is decreasing. So that's pretty much how you read those. Now let's look at the doji candles real quick. So doji candlesticks, let me extend this a little bit. Alright, so doji candlesticks pretty much just show a balance in the market. It's not really bullish or bearish. It's really just balance. Price hasn't moved much in that time range. Of course, there's fluctuation between the highs and the lows, but between open and close, price hasn't fluctuated much. It's going to be the same thing. Top of the candles going to be the high. Bottom of the candles are going to be the lows. And just like the bullish and bearish candles that we have up here, we're going to have the same down here. Green candles open at the bottom, close at the top. Red candles open at the top, close at the bottom. So when you see these candles, pretty much just showing a balance in the market. These are good indicators of a reversal in a trend. So I am going to show you guys a real example of how these show trend reversals. So I want to go over some words to remember real quick. So this right here, these, I guess you call them sticks. These are called wicks. So when you're referring to these, you call them wicks. And then these full parts are called bodies. So let's say let's say we have a red candle and has a long top wick. I'm just gonna say long top wick. You also got candles that have full bodies like this with no wicks at all. There's a ton of different types of candles. You have ones like these. You got ones like these. There's a ton of different types of candles, but these, I guess you call them stakes, lines, whatever you want to call them. These are called wicks, and then the full part is just called bodies. Alright, so let's go to a live example of a reversal candle. So right here, we have a doji. This is a perfect reversal. So right here. So this box that I have right here is simply, I have a supply and demand tactic that I like to use when I trade. I use them in conjunction with support and resistance. So the way that these supply and demand boxes work is you find an area of consolidation, as seen here. You have this area of consolidation. So now this is a support or a demand zone. So I look for price to come back down and then rally out of this demand zone. So right here, if you look, there's actually a doji at the bottom of this demand zone. So let's see. Let's use a highlighter. So right here, let's get a different color. So right here, Okay, so right here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so right here we do have a wick. We have a doji candle, which is indicating a reversal. So if you see, we have this doji candle. I got it close above the bottom of my demand zone, so that can be a buy signal. That's an indication of a reversal. We also got another one right here, another doji. So right here, this actually isn't a doji. This is a hammer candle. I will go over hammer candles in another video. I'll probably make a little sheet showing you guys all the types of candles, but this is called a hammer candle right here. So this is pretty much just, this is a very bearish candle. This shows there were buyers, but then sellers came in at resistance, the 700 levels resistance. So this is showing there were buyers, and then at the 700 level, a bunch of sellers came in and sold it all the way down to a close of 697.39. So that's a very strong bearish sign. In this case, you could have scalped this. But Tesla was just so strong this day that this wasn't really a reversal sign. This was more of a pullback. You could have taken this short for a scalp, or you even could have waited for the pullback and then, entered a bigger position. So yeah, these doji candles are really good for finding reversals, finding trend changes, that type of stuff. And then let's just recap really quick. Let's go back. So let me erase all of this. All right, so every candle has high wick. This is the wick. High is always going to be at the top. Low is, of course, always going to be on the bottom. Green candles, since price is moving up, you're going to have your open at the bottom of the body. You're going to have your close at the top of the body, since price is increasing. And then red candles, bearish candles, price is moving down. So your open price is going to be at the top of the body, and your close price is going to be at the bottom, since price is moving downwards. So hopefully you guys got something out of this. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that trust us with our call outs, that type of stuff. We really do appreciate you. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to let me know in the chat.